What's really exciting about this time, as Peter and I discuss, is that all of these technologies are now reaching mass adoption phase at the same time. And the whole thing behind it is this is the fastest pace of technological adoption the world will ever go through. And it's all happening. And it's across everything from life sciences, genetic sciences, AI, distributed data, 5G, 6G, robotics, space, 3D printing, I mean, you name it, and it's all happening. So the world is going to look incredibly different in 10 years' time. It's going to look nothing like what we know. And I know that sounds scary, but you can be an optimist. And, you know, here at Real Vision, we're in the business of investing. When things go exponential, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So following these exponential technologies where their earnings go exponential and their adoption goes exponential is truly a gift of an opportunity. And anybody who's been involved in the crypto markets in the last 2 years has seen what exponentiality means. And we haven't started yet. You know, and the poster child for this is, well, one is Tesla that we talked about before. But even many of the car companies, I think, will go through similar, but not in the same way. ARK Invest, I've talked about Kathy Wood before. She's been on Real Vision talking about her exponential age thesis. All of those technologies are going to be incredibly exciting. So, you know, we were talking off camera, early at the beginning, was I excited about going on holiday, which of course I am. But I think it's the most exciting time to be alive that I've ever seen. Yes, we've got societal constraints and societal issues. Yes, we've got a terrible rich-poor divide. Yes, we've got geopolitical issues. But out of the ashes rises the phoenix. And for me, this is a fourth turning moment, and this is all the first turning that we're looking at coming at us. And when we transition through, by 2030, we'll be going, really? Has this just happened?
Raoul, do you still favor Ethereum over Bitcoin? And if so, why?
The cash generated in the Ethereum ecosystem is like 100x the rest of the entire space combined. Something of that magnitude. There is a gigantic growth in the network, unlike any other space of this magnitude. That network has more use cases than almost any other network, well, it's by far in crypto, but most networks in the world. It has a restricted supply because of the burning of ETH from the gas fees. Everybody is staking their tokens for ETH 2.0, so you've taken loads off the exchange. Then there are hundreds of billions locked up in, or about 100 billion locked up in DeFi, NFTs, and all of that. That actually leaves a free float of Ethereum of about 11%. 11% is all the available Ethereum that you could buy if you went into the marketplace. And we've got that demand shock going on in front of our eyes. Bitcoin has nothing like that going on. Yes, there is a supply shock. Yes, there's a bit of a demand shock, but it just doesn't have the network intensity that Ethereum does. And the same is happening to things like Solana and Terra and others at an earlier stage. So they're smaller networks and they're starting to get exponential growth. So they do well too. But yes, I'm probably now, I don't even know anymore because I bought some options as well. As I said in my tweet last night, I'm probably 85% Ethereum.
85% Ethereum in your asset allocation.
Probably because of, as I said, probably because I bought a bunch of options. I'm was about 5% Bitcoin, and then a bunch of alts. But I don't know yet. I think it's because I added the options, it's kind of skews the numbers. If I'm just looking at the pure spot, it's probably 75% Ethereum, 5% Bitcoin, and 20% others.